In this video, I wanted to break down how for every single person we're getting into a remarketing funnel, on average for the businesses that we're working with, we're generating anywhere from between 20 to 30 euro, dollars, pounds, depending on the customer, per client that enters our retargeting funnel, be that email or retargeting ads. So you can imagine the power of that. In this video, I'm going to break down how we're doing it, how we're going about it, and the key steps that a lot of businesses, a lot of marketers are missing out on when it comes to not only capturing the attention, but what you do with it when people get to your website, engage with your socials, visit your website, as I said, and how you're repurposing that to really drive sales, increase touch points, improve brand affinity, brand recognition, and ultimately drive sales for the business. So let me jump into this quick diagram we have created. So as you can see here, this is a typical example of a business who is trying to do the right things, but is probably not seeing success. So they have they're running ads, organic, they're ranking SEO, their organic socials are doing well, they're using influencers and referrals to get all of this traffic to their landing page. They're flooding their business with new traffic, spending money to acquire attention, which is essentially what we are doing. On their website, they have no lead capture, or they have a lack of data tracking. Maybe they're not utilizing Google Analytics. Maybe they don't even have their Facebook Pixel installed, or whatever advertising platform they are using. And they're going to begin to think, where are my sales? Why are all of this, and why is all of this traffic not converting into cold hard cash at the end? The mindset of a lot of business owners and marketers can be that the ads should convert them in one fell swoop. So from that initial touch point, they almost expect people to go, oh wow, to the website and then purchase in one linear process, when really the buyer's journey and the customer journey for 99% of businesses requires a lot more than that, and requires people to become accustomed to the brand, buy into the beliefs, buy into the qualities or the USPs of that brand before they actually reach for their card, reach for their wallet, and type in the digits. So this is an attempt to do something right. So this area here, if we were to highlight this, you're doing the things right, you're just not following it up in the right way. And I even had a call with a potential client the other day where they were introducing and their SEO was doing really well, but they were constantly looking for ways to ramp up their SEO, ramp up their Google ads, when in reality what they were doing was they were not using the ads they were getting as efficiently as they could. They were trying to convert everyone on that first touch point, their email follow-ups, Facebook retargeting, Google ads retargeting. All of those things were not in place. So they were just banking on that first interaction every time, and they came to this resolution every time. Where are my sales? Why aren't we converting? Google ads don't work. Facebook ads don't work. All of these crazy things that, go through a business owner's mind or go through a marketer's mind when their process isn't working out. So if we flip this over to the other side and look at this from a business who's doing it well. So if we look at, and if we're obviously the event that everyone wants is purchase or lead conversion or whatever that is. So at the top of the funnel, they're doing the same and doing a great job of getting plenty top of funnel traffic and introducing them to the business. So introducing your business to new customers, acquiring that attention, spending that money on ads, be it on influencers, ranking for SEO, using your organic platforms to drive this same traffic to the website. But it's what happens after that where the big difference is. So the lead capture and properly installed tracking codes accurately attain the data, and that means that all of the traffic, all of the leads, all of the potential interest that comes to your site is now being stored, is now being collected, collated, and now you can then improve that to not only come back up here to your top of funnel and improve your ads, improve your organic, improve all of these other areas, but now you have that bank of data that you can go and retarget to. So if your lead capture, if your tracking is set up correctly, you should then be able to run retargeting ads. You should then be able to run your email automations, your welcome flows, your newsletters on a weekly basis. Your welcome automation, your welcome flow should be, 5 to 7 part sequence that takes people, introduces them to the idea, and doesn't even try to sell them for the first 2 to 3 emails. Gives them a discount code that maybe is the incentive to sign up in the first place, but introduces the ideas, introduces social proof, and now you've gone from one touch point in an ad to now having probably between 10 to 15 touch points between a welcome series, a newsletter, organic social posts, and probably 4 to 5 retargeting ads depending on the level of intention of that customer. So the processes are in place to create a personalized follow-up process, keeping people engaged with the brand. Multiple touch points is equal to brand affinity and recognition. So now from this top of funnel, from this attention that we're garnering, not only are we capturing it, but we're also engaging with it on a more regular basis and taking those touch points to anywhere between 15 and 20. And as the old marketing saying goes, it takes 7 touch points before someone buys with you. So if we can double that and do it in such a personalized way that they almost feel like we're reaching out to them one-to-one, it's going to increase not only the lifetime value of every customer, but the conversion rate of that traffic is going to dramatically increase. And this goes for e-commerce, lead gen, and this is for a business owner, this is for a marketer. This is the process that makes a huge difference. And you probably think that, this is just another marketing video where it's someone throwing out this random idea or their beliefs and trying to convert you. This is what is working on a daily basis, on a monthly basis for our clients. I just wanted to show you a couple of things. So this is one client, and this is what a typical month looks like. This was November, obviously with Black Friday promotions, Christmas promotions. You can see for the month, spend €2,412, ads revenue 20,635 of a total 52,000 for the business. So not only are we introducing ads at the top of funnel here, these ads are feeding in here, your organic social is improving, the affinity, and the general flow of traffic is increasing dramatically. So if we jump back down here, email, there's no such thing as cold email for an e-commerce business, unless you want to reach out to customers with a high value offer or something like that, depending on a certain niche. But this whole email revenue of 4,000 is generated from this ad spend. This ad spend is pushing people to the website, and obviously some of that is organic traffic as well, but it's pushing people there, and then we're being able to repurpose that into almost €4,000 in revenue that would be left on the table otherwise, that would not exist. So that takes the overall ROAS of that brand for this particular month to 10.12x, bringing total revenue from our services to 24,000. For every euro that they're spending, they're getting 10 back. And that is huge for a business. So, this is a company that's aiming to do about $500,000 a year, and we're playing a big part in that. So just to show you, and just to with the header of this title and with the title of this video, what we're seeing here, just from the welcome series alone. So that pop up when you get to a person's website, to a person's landing page, and they capture your information with that incentive, we're seeing for every single sign up $22. So just for that sign up video, or it's just for that sign up pop up, we're seeing $22 per person, and that's on average. Average order value of 136, open rate of 66%, and a total revenue, and this is in the last month, of $4,500. And that's just by having a clever automation. And this is just the first email of the sequence. This is a 5-part sequence. Overall, the sequence in the last month has generated between $7,000 and $8,000, while increasing the brand affinity, while increasing the touch points with your customers, and while improving the recognition and word of mouth that your brand has. So you now see the power of not only driving all of this in to the top of your funnel, but making use of all of those people who've expressed interest with that next step and bringing them down here to this way in a way that is beneficial for the business, not only short term in terms of conversions, but really long term in terms of lifetime value. So there we see the effects of it in play, and we're looking at it from an email perspective here with the total revenue, with the revenue per person, and that's just one automation. This doesn't include the weekly flows. This client yesterday in one campaign managed to make €1,500 from one email. So we're running those on a weekly basis. That's another 6K in revenue on top of the 8K here, and that's generated completely out of repurposing information. What we see here is just the same indication on a replication of the same thing on Facebook. So this is one of our bigger clients that has ramped up over a period of time, but you see the power of their retargeting. So once they've captured the information via the pixel, via Facebook tracking, you're now website visitor not purchased, retargeting. £17,700 spent 118,700 in return. It's a 6.69x return on ad spend by repurposing that information, by increasing the amount of times you're getting in front of your customer and being able to further your reputation in their eyes. If you look at this one, spend 1,198, and this is one we're running currently, added to cart, not purchased. So that's obviously a higher intent. We can't spend as much because the audience size isn't as big, but we're seeing 1,198 convert in at a 14.71x return on ad spend to 17,632. So the power and the value behind this is insane. And I would implore you, if you're not tracking, if you're not collecting this information, if you're not building your audience that your brand has so you can get in front of them on a regular basis, you're going to find it very, very difficult to keep just funneling traffic into your top of funnel. So I hope you found this useful. I hope this video was good for you. If you have any difficulties with email marketing, if you're looking to get your retargeting funnel looked at, jump on one of our free audits. Just pop me a message, pop me a DM below. I'd love to talk you through how to set these up for your business to make sure that you're mopping up all of this and taking advantage of all of this traffic here, repurposing it at this stage and bringing it down to this golden event that is purchase. We're seeing it work so often for our clients. We're seeing it work across multiple platforms, and it has to work for your business too. If you're this company on the left and you feel like you're spinning your wheels, you can't find your sales channel that works for you, you can't find that converting channel, then reach out, speak to us. I'm more than be more than happy to talk you through it, as this could be pivotal and the main driver of business. Because as I said, recognition, affinity, and the way your brand is perceived in the eyes of your customer is everything these days when there's so many people competing for your customer's attention. So I hope you found this useful. I hope you're having a good week, and I'd love to hear your feedback on the video, and I will see you in the next one.